Good morning. How is everyone doing today? It sounded quiet. Don't know why. Maybe it's just one of those days that I can't really hear myself. But yeah. How's it going? Happy Tuesday. Might have to just crank things down, I guess, a little bit more than usual in my headphones. So I usually wait till the end of streams to do this because usually I know pretty much ahead of time that there's no updates, but there's an update. My PC is in stage 2. Digital Storm does like a nice little breakdown of PC or of, I don't know, of their shipping, their manufacturing process. So update number 2, it's in stage 2. So basically stage 1, pending production 5 to 10 business days. Your order's been placed in our backlog. Our inventory department will begin to allocate the components necessary for your order and add it to our backlog. This stage usually takes the longest depending on how busy we are. So that's the stage that has been stuck in for a while. So I guess they're pretty busy right now. Kind of makes sense because I think at a lot of places, so all those people that are like completely against buying pre-built PCs, they're wrong right now because a lot of these places are currently cheaper than the components that they're offering. Well, I don't know about a lot of them, but a fair few are cheaper now than like if you were to go pick out all the parts yourself and buy them all. Like there's a lot of price gouging going on, so they're cheaper at these places that get them wholesale, basically get the parts wholesale, and yeah, you just can't really compete with that. So if you're paying less for the labor and the parts and everything, then maybe get a pre-built. Stage 2 is inventory assigned. A special component bin has been assigned for your order. When we then locate the components from your inventory and place them inside the component bin. If your components are out of stock, we are waiting for them to be delivered to our storage center. So that takes 2 to 5 days, and yeah, so on and so forth. I guess I'll read the other updates as they come around. But stage 2, basically, they are allocating components, which it looks like in stage 1 they assign inventory to my order, and then in stage 2 they gather the components, like, so they gather that inventory and put it in a bin. So basically, if stage 1 went smoothly and they found all the stuff and assigned it to my inventory, and then stage 2 should basically just be, oh, go find all that stuff we allocated for this order and put it in the bin for this order. So, and then stage 3 is test bench. They put everything in, make sure all the parts work. If parts don't work, then it can take a little bit, but hopefully all the parts work. Don't get any weird errors from any of the components. Stage 4, I think, is that they build it. Stage 5 is like benchmarking, and stage 6 is like they verify that everything is built correctly, and then stage 7 is they ship it or something like that. I don't remember all the stages, but anyways, it should be about maybe 2 more weeks before I get it, but that's good news. I feel like there was something else. There was something I was thinking about last night that I was going to mention, and I just didn't write it down, so it slipped my mind. I guess I can talk about the lighting. So I'm off center. I always debate when I'm off center on my camera. Do I scoot or do I turn? Do I scoot myself? Oh, is that the wrong? That was the right way. Do I scoot myself into the center of the frame, or do I turn the camera to center me in the frame? Guess I decided I really can't scoot too much. Like, I'm in the center of my desk. That's where I want to be. So anyways, that's that. Or center. Yeah, so I don't know. I've been watching a lot of stream tutorial stuff, and I was making the mistake that a lot of a lot of people with the equipment have, which is basically, instead of doing something interesting with my lighting and having, you know, some sort of a dynamic lighting on my face, I was putting 2 lights just equidistant on my face. Not really. I mean, I have one here and one kind of like to the side here, which is kind of the general rule if you're trying to like evenly light a subject. Like you have one light kind of overhead like that, and then one light sort of just to the side, and then that lights it pretty good. And then you should have a fill light in the back. I don't have 3 lights, so I was just using 2. I think I tried this before and I thought that my face looked too dark on this side, but I think that's fine. I've seen some people with literally like half their face shadowed, you know, and if I want to, eventually I can get like a bounce light, or, you know, like a bounce, that's not a light, but a bounce for the light to, you know, redirect some of the light back onto my face a little bit, just clean up that. But I think it looks pretty good. The main reason that you put a light behind you is to have this little highlight here to separate yourself from the background. I felt like the colored lights in the background separated me pretty good, but you know, maybe they didn't quite do the trick. So yeah, I think it looks good. I think it looks interesting, unique. But I don't know, like, my thought was, to an amateur, an evenly lit face looks correct, and when it's not evenly lit, it actually looks not wrong, but you might think that the person doesn't have very good lighting. I don't know, when really they have really good lighting and really good technique, but whatever. Anyways, we're gonna be playing Uncharted 2 today. From what I looked up, it's about a 10 to 11 hour game, and I want to try to beat it this week. I don't know why. There's not really a rush. I just figure, like, if I'm doing 4-hour streams, which has been a little bit more normal lately, then 2 4-hour streams would be 8 hours, and then I'd have a 2-hour stream the following, like, Tuesday. So I would, or maybe a 3-hour stream if it is 11 hours, but I was just kind of hoping to evenly spread out the time that it takes to play this game. So if it doesn't take 10 hours, then, you know, I'll still have decently long streams. And if it does take 10 hours, then they'll definitely be very long streams. Especially if I just hang out and talk for a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and get started because I don't want to, I don't want to be here for another hour just because I sat here talking before the stream. But let's get into it. So once again, my experience with, oops, I should probably plug in my controller, huh? Dang, that is loud. No, I guess it's not that loud for you guys, but I guess I just had my desktop audio loud and my mixer audio pretty quiet in my headphones. But Yasin's playing Ghost of Tsushima. I want to play that. It looks good. It looks like I really had a, I don't know if you'd call it a guilty pleasure. I don't like calling games like a guilty pleasure, because if you enjoy them, like, that's your thing. But I really did like Dynasty Warriors. I thought those were pretty fun games. Pretty, like, casual, I don't know, just like button mashers, technically. I mean, they weren't that complicated of games. But, you know, I'm a fan of swords in games. So, let's see, is this gonna charge? It's an Xbox charger. I think it will. How do you tell that? Where's my controller icon? I guess there isn't one. We'll find out. We'll find out if this charger is working. But yeah, I liked Dynasty Warriors. I know that this one's probably more Dark Souls than Dynasty Warriors, but it doesn't seem as complicated. So I do want to play it at some point. Some point when I get some money. Hopefully, okay. Continue or Among Thieves? I am probably going to be, I'm going to try to talk a little bit more because I think the last one, at least for the first stream in it, I was kind of quiet for a lot of it because I was taking in all the story. I'm still going to be taking in the story. You speed run. Wait. Those are two separate options. And I found I'm going to try normal. If it gets a bit challenging, then I'll have to switch down to easy. No shame in that. It wasn't really a challenge last time. I think the problem was that I was forced to restart the game, and so playing through the same thing over again and dying while doing it was like, ugh. Not half of what I saw, for I knew I would not be believed. Polo. His deathbed, 1324. I almost said 1342. Why? I'm not dyslexic. It's just early. Early morning dyslexia.
That's my blood. That's my blood. That's a lot of my blood.
Looking off with a bang, I guess. I can't. Games always do this. They always start the hero off in the sequel with no abilities, I mean, I guess I didn't really gain abilities in the last game, but I don't have a gun, clearly. Wait. Rock in a hard place, yeah. That aptly describes the chapter. I don't really know where it wants me to go. Okay. Doing something right. Oh, Nathan's not really reaching for anything. Maybe... Should I go to the other side? Oh yeah, I see it. There's a bar. So this one's gonna bend too. I guess not. Okay, I can't reach that bar. Oof. This seems sketch. Wait. Again, I like that this game doesn't like highlight where you can and can't climb. But in parts like this, it makes it a little more complicated. Ooh, it looks like they grounded the jump a little bit. I'm not sure if that's just for this part, but that jump was like a very small, like more realistic jump. Okay. Oh, there's a pipe there. Grab the pipe. There we go. I have no idea if this is accurate to the underside of a train.
It's okay. It's okay. Come on.
Keep calm and Nathan on. I thought that might be an insta-death for a second. Hold L in the direction you want to swing and press X. I don't know what point you're supposed to swing at, and I'm pressing X a bunch and it's not letting me do it. Oh. Just hold it. I kept like... There we go. Whoops. I kept like swinging it back and forth. By the way, we hit 80 followers on Saturday. I guess that's maybe what I wanted to talk about. So Sim Saturday has not, like, the first stream in it did pretty well. And from then on, we moved it to Saturday. And it just hasn't been performing anywhere near... Oops. I guess I was supposed to dodge that. It hasn't been performing anywhere near what it did that first stream. I don't know if they grounded the jump or they just made it less floaty looking. It might be still a pretty good jump. So we've just kind of been stuck in this thing of like streaming every Saturday, which I'm not gonna say it's a lot of effort. It's not. It's because we're not really.
It's okay.
It's part of the game. I could jump there, but anyways. So we it's not a ton of effort to stream on Saturdays because what else would we be doing? You know, there's nothing really to do these days on a weekend. However, okay. Hopefully. Oh, okay. That was weird. I pressed X on the swing before he jumped. But it is a little bit like discouraging, I guess, to take time out of your weekend. I'm not blaming you guys. I'm just saying, you know, it's my fault. So I guess what I'm getting at is essentially we've been streaming at the exact worst time to stream on a Saturday. Like 3 p.m., middle of a Saturday, people are doing stuff, I guess. That's what it seems like. Okay, can I find this? Good. Okay, yeah, sure. I would definitely step out to the ledge before doing that, but whoops. So basically, looks like a better time to stream is basically like 8 p.m., 7 p.m., at least for that game. I don't know, it might just depend on the game that we're playing, but it looks like Dream Daddy gets, you know, 1 to 2 viewers when you stream at 3 p.m. But when you stream at like 7 or 8 p.m., it looks like that could go up to like 20 something. Or at least there's 20 something people watching, you know. So we're moving the stream time to 7 p.m. I don't know about this weekend. Aaron said he has a date. Potentially a date this weekend, so either we'll have to maybe do it Sunday instead, or, you know, maybe just not do it this weekend. Maybe do it Friday. Friday could work. We'll see. And I've also decided, instead of playing, hopefully there's not a time on this thing because I forgot to wipe my mustache. Jump! Oh, there was a time, I guess. Or maybe I just didn't jump in time. I don't know. Instead of playing Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon tomorrow, I'm gonna jump over to Assassin's Creed 2 because I've been having fun with Far Cry Blood Dragon. It's a fun game, but I've kind of gotten everything. I might go back to it later, but as far as like the comedy elements of the game, I'm in a cutscene. I keep trying to like control this, but I'm in a cutscene. But yeah, as far as the comedy elements of Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, I think a lot of that happens at the beginning. The story's probably somewhat funny. I don't really remember it, but I've played enough of that game, and it's also not a game that people really want to watch, it seems. And a game that I've been...
Buy me a drink, sailor.
Harry Flynn? Hey! What the hell are you doing
almost
here?
looks like
I'm looking for you, mate.
his brother from
Should I be
the fourth
flattered
game.
or worried?
Maybe a bit of both.
Excuse me for a second.
Come here. I've got a job for us.
Anyways, but yeah, so
Client.
I've been
is
wanting to play
part with
Assassin's Creed for a
huge sum
little
of cash
bit,
if we
and
acquire a certain
I don't
object.
know.
For
I was
it.
kind of worried that
listening.
people didn't want to see Assassin's Creed.
You're not gonna like this.
I'm gonna play 2. I'm not gonna play 1 because I guess nobody really likes 1.
no.
But
No, you're out of your mind.
Yeah, you just hear
so
me
we'll be
out.
starting that
Flynn,
tomorrow.
We both know two people who were
And I
killed
might try
trying
to-
get something out of this
And
I don't know.
place.
I've seen
I'm laying
other.
out.
Yeah, barely.
I can't do
Let
this
me
without you, Drake.
watch the cutscene.
You're the
so I
only
know
one
what's
who's
going on.
cracked it, and you know better than anyone it's a two-person job.
No. 3, actually.
Right. And speak of the devil, here she comes now.
Ooh.
What?
Chloe Frazer.
Nate, Drake, Nathan.
Are they gonna
Drake.
do the
Hello.
Indiana Jones thing?
Chloe here's one of the best drivers in the business. She'll take good care of us.
Are they gonna do the Indiana Jones thing where
Right, look.
they add a new love
Got it all
interest
figured out.
into the second game?
Go in through the sewer.
Loving it so far.
That puts us in
Because
the courtyard. From there,
that
we
was
scale up the
stupid
wall,
in Temple
run
of
across the
Doom
rooftops, and
when they
just
got
drop
rid of,
down into the exhibit hall.
What's her face?
Bob's your uncle. And what is worth all this trouble, I hear you ask?
I didn't, but go ahead.
Yeah, he has good hearing. I didn't ask that.
But that's it. An oil lamp.
A genie. We're going after a
It's
genie,
worthless.
guys.
I don't get it.
Neither do we. That's why we tracked you down.
Well, it sounds like you're working for a nutcase. Some
Hopefully they're all
collector
already
who's got too
together
much
so that
time and money on
Elena
his hands. And by the
doesn't
way,
get
this is not
mixed
worth
in the
any of
picture.
it.
But there's more.
What did you
How's
say?
your 13th century Latin, mate?
Oliver, never
Where'd you get
before
this?
I wanted more.
Borrowed it from the files of the nutcase.
In Trebizond, we were set upon by thieves. Father, Maffeo, and I were robbed of our greatest treasures. This was written by Marco Polo.
Yes, that much we were able
For a second,
to
I thought he
work
was
out.
reading Latin.
Unfortunately, the rest of it's nonsense.
Spanish. That makes sense.
So that it should not fall into the wrong hands, I concealed my great sorrow in the unlikeliest place.
At least put an
The light
offensive
of the
accent
great
on it,
Khan
Nathan.
shelters the fate of the 13.
See what I mean? It's just gibberish.
He's talking about the lost fleet.
Yeah.
I know, someone want to fill me in?
Marco Polo leaves China with 600 passengers and 14 ships loaded down with treasure from Kublai Khan. Now he lands in Persia a year and a half later with only 1 ship left and only 18 passengers. Now he recorded every detail of his journey, but he never told what happened to all those ships and the passengers.
That's not every detail.
So somewhere out there are 13 ships loaded with the Emperor's treasure waiting to be found.
Yeah, and that is what your client is after. Hey, look at this lamp. It's covered in Mongolian script. It must have been a gift from Kublai Khan.
The light of the great Khan shelters the fate of the 13.
Marco Polo hid something inside this lamp. Something that pinpoints the site of
I
the
still
lost
think it's a
fleet.
genie.
So
You have 3 wishes to find the treasure.
we're dicking this guy over, right?
Damn straight.
Absolutely. You in then?
What the hell? I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Okay, so they did the, I was gonna say the Dead Space 2 thing. Hey, what's going on? Altage Brent. I'm gonna call you Brent. What's going on, Brent? Yeah, it's not really the Dead Space 2 thing, but they started at the... They skipped all the, like, beginning stuff. Let's just... You don't need to know. I do want to know, how does a train get so derailed? It doesn't even look like there's a train track on this mountain. Oof. Nathan's like, yeah, if this thing's gonna fall on me, I can run now. I can only run when I'm in extreme danger. Oofies. Ooh, what is it? Oh, that's oil. I was like, that water doesn't look so good. Oh, finally a gun. And some treasure that you literally can't miss unless you... Hey, thanks for hosting, Aziel. I appreciate that. That would really hurt. If you got stabbed in the gut, opening a door like that would really use your... Oh, jump, obviously. Would use your abdominal muscles and would kill. What's going on? How are you doing? Thanks for joining. Just starting Uncharted today. Uncharted 2.
It's locked.
50 bits. That was a while back. That was during my Lego Harry Potter stuff.
He's alive.
I kind of, with this widget. Oh, did I do that? I didn't even see. Not see a barrel behind him. I think that was just a scripted event. But, yeah, no, I don't. Whoops. Saw a dead end and turned around. Yeah, so with this like little thing down here, I have to keep things on there. Like basically, it's just the last of whatever. It's not a. It's not like a weekly thing or a daily thing or whatever. Because if I don't keep it on there, it's just gonna show an icon and like no name. If nothing happens. What am I doing here? It's a puzzle. It's a jumping puzzle. And I'm feeling that morning, I don't know, brain fog. I'm definitely gonna need my nootropics this morning. But still feeling good about today. Okay, I'm just here now. I can't. Okay, there we go. I was tapping X and he's just like hanging there. Well, we're here we go. This is the Uncharted I know, where it's just thing after thing after thing. We're dead. Oh. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to do something. Try to wake up Nathan. Okay, so the entire first part of the game is going to be told through cutscenes and flashbacks. I'm
Hello.
okay with that. Where's Elena? That's all I want to know. Uh-oh.
Well, so much for foreplay.
You mind telling me what the hell is going on?
You mean with Flynn?
Yeah, you might have warned me.
And missed the look on your face?
You can tell she's a badass because every
Anyway,
item of clothing she's
You haven't
wearing
exactly made
is
yourself
cut up.
easy to find.
Sleeves cut off, little midriff cut
Making
off.
yourself easy.
Oh, you're not jealous. Let's not forget who walked out on whom. After all, you don't get to be jealous.
Wait a minute, Chloe.
If it makes you feel any better, my relationship with Flynn is strictly professional.
Really?
Mostly professional.
Oh,
When I figured out he was actually on to something, I thought you'd want to be in on the action.
So what's the plan?
Ooh, her fingers look broken there.
We pull the heist, we find the ships, and we make off with the treasure.
with Flynn.
Mm-hmm.
And then?
And then we split the take 3 ways, and you and I just disappear. Together, this time.
I see.
Until then, he can't know about us.
They've had a lot of backstory that I didn't know about.
Gonna be pissed.
He's gonna be fine. Trust me.
Why would... I don't understand why Nathan would settle for a relationship where he literally knows the other guy is banging his girl. He is cucking himself hard. Oh good, this wall's open now. Oh, oh. Yeah. They do kind of have the on-rails thing that I was talking about in the last game. Supposed to go under here? Okay. Like, in the last game, it was super easy to just, like, slip off ledges and stuff because they didn't have a really good system for, like, responding to player input. They kind of... I think they wanted to be pretty loose with it so that you felt like you could jump anywhere, do anything. But the problem with that was that you could jump anywhere and do anything, and you would fall off ledges constantly. So in this game, it seems a little bit more like if I jump too early or too late, he's gonna wait, run up to the ledge, and then jump, and you know. So it's a little bit less responsive, I guess, but it doesn't matter in a game like this when the goal is. Oh, that's what you stab with, I guess. Yeah, in a game like this where the goal is to enjoy the game and to, you know, make those jumps feel good. Kind of Assassin's Creed style, in a sense. And speaking of Assassin's Creed, I just don't know how Assassin's Creed... Well, I want to say they nailed it on the first try. I guess we'll see. Because I feel like the first game had solid climbing. I know there was some frustrating stuff,
A little insurance, that's all.
still overall
They're
pretty
just
good for a
museum
first
guards.
game like that.
We have their patrols all mapped out.
They
Relax.
really haven't had to make too many updates to their system.
Relax.
Aside
Have you
from,
ever
like,
been in
new
a Turkish
fucking
prison,
mechanics.
mate? If we get caught, they will lock us up and throw away the sodding key. You do realise that, don't you?
Better than you do.
Well, you may fancy that kind of thing, but I don't. Can't afford to make any mistakes.
Yeah, and we won't.
We're here.
Does she have like the same shirt in every color? Like she's even got that black undershirt on, but the same exact top on, just in like black or like charcoal.
This way.
I guess they all do. I guess they're all wearing the exact same shirt, just in like a dark color.
So what do we do if they switch the patrols?
Figure it out as we go.
We cannot fumble our way through this.
I don't fumble, I improvise.
Oh, is that what you call it?
Yeah, I'm adaptable.
Adaptable.
You cocky bastard.
I mean, he's not wrong though.
There.
He's a good
What did I
adapter.
tell you? That passage there is going to take us right under the museum.
You called it all right.
You need to have a little more faith in me, chum.
Okay, this
What
one
was that?
here
Did he
is
like
me.
point like?
All right, remember, that
That-
tower's our only way into the exhibit. But we can't even get close with those floodlights on.
We've gone over this.
Just make sure you cut the power by the time we reach the second courtyard.
The lights will be out. I'll have the van waiting at the rendezvous point. Just make sure you get your asses out of there in time.
Fair enough.
All right, enough chat. Let's do this.
I think some
Chloe.
developer just dialed the shader on her shirt because
See
I
on the
noticed
other
there was some armpit
forward to it.
shirt showing that was still red, and her necklace is still red.
You sure you know where you're going?
Don't I always?
Oh, now we gotta follow another dude that can climb.
Or squidgy.
I want to climb. Oh yeah, this feels way better. Oop, oop. Control-wise. Oh, also, let me see if the gun... I think the gun aiming is... Oh, I don't have a gun. Never mind. I think the aiming
Like the good old days, isn't it?
looks better. It never really bothered me. I know some
Remember
people
those
had an
again?
issue with basically the gun. You're pointing it, like, instead of straight, you're kind of pointing it sideways so that, like, you can see it from a third-person perspective in the first game. And it never bothered me at all because the reticle is all I'm looking at when I shoot, but some people had a really big issue with it. They're like, oh, this is weird. Like, yeah, I guess it's kind of weird, but, like,
Oh, wait.
there's a lot of
this can't
third-person
be
shooters
right.
that have weird aiming.
We must have made a wrong turn somewhere.
Hey, now what do you bet that will take us right into the boiler room?
And from there...
Yeah,
do you
just...
mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, just give me a boost.
What?
We actually
You
are
like
doing
Flint?
that.
I don't get it.
Just give me a boost.
I actually don't get that either. I know it's a reference to something, but... Is it triangle? Yeah. Obviously, triangle.
Here it comes.
Thanks.
I'm just gonna jump and have some faith that it'll climb on these bricks. Okay. I can't exactly tell how far out these bricks are pointing. Okay, I guess I can just...
Almost there. You ready?
No guts, no glory.
It doesn't really seem like there's a path here, but he is actually climbing on the specific bricks that are jetting out, so that's cool.
Here we go.
Sewer lids are way heavier than that. You can't just like one-hand it like shh. They're usually like cemented down a little bit. You know what? I'm gonna stop nitpicking the physics of this game. Try to just enjoy it. What is I forget what the goal was here. Whoop, what was that? I just got a little hold.
Just reach up there and grab the ladder.
Okay, all right.
Did you say squeech or? I think you said squeech.
Yeah.
So this is a new mechanic. Whoop. Oh, can we wall jump? He put his foot on the wall like I could do some wall jumpies.
All right, this is the way to the courtyard.
See another ladder. Do I need to pop it down? Oop. Treasure.
Well, we're not going this way. Not if you want to keep your skin. All right.
Respect.
There's got to be a shut-off valve around here somewhere.
Oop. Glass evil eye. What makes it evil? It's cool looking. It kind of looks like a kid made it though.
See if you can find it then.
Whoop. Good catch. So yeah, I'm liking the climbing a bit better here. What am I climbing? Why did he radio me to say that? I was like 5 feet below you. Whoop. Smash. Is it?
You got it.
Some games where you have to button mash like that, it's not a real button mash. So I was trying to determine how much I needed to mash it, but I think they were just going for a cinematic slow turn of the thing. Where am I? Why can't I? Oh, stuck on the ladder. Whoop. Okay, that one you actually do have to time. But they, oop. Seems like they did work out the swinging, so you're not having to time that too much. Where did he jump to? Did he just drop down? Okay. I don't know why I couldn't have done that from the other side. Looks like there should be treasure in there. That looks like a treasure room to me, but could be wrong. Press B. Wait, to take cover, press B. Circle. Triangle. Ugh. I'm tired. I should stop using that as an excuse. I need to start waking up earlier so that I can actually wake up. To take cover. Okay, I know that. Take cover into this cutscene.
Okay. Now there should be a door just around this
But
corner.
I am about to
That's our access
take a
point.
break.
Once we're through, just stick to the plan. You
I
got
think I'm
me?
going to take a break before the
Tell me
action.
you didn't miss this.
Because I think we're about to get into some shooties here. So I will, oops, I can't do that. If I do that, the music won't start when I do this. That's something I've been meaning to change. Anyways, I'll be right back. Enjoy the tunes. Go get some coffee. I don't know what time it is for you, but whatever. Do whatever you need to do. I'll be back in like a minute. Alright, probably should have shaken this up before I turned the microphone back on. Because that's probably annoying. Margaritas, anyone? Alright. Definitely need this stuff today. I don't always need it. Sometimes I just feel stupid if I don't have it. All it is just some simple nootropics. Keep my brain working. Because for me, sometimes I take a while to think. Come across kind of dumb. But I don't know, it's weird. Like, I need coffee. It's almost like a ritual thing at this point. I need coffee to like wake up in the morning. But it doesn't really get my brain going. It just like clears that like morning I was gonna say clears that morning what do I do with my hands. I don't know if anyone else has that feeling. I don't think I ever even do have that personally, but clears that initial like morning grogginess. I don't know, just like kickstarts the day. But in order to like get a level beyond that, I need this stuff. I should really probably switch to this stuff because it has a lot of caffeine in it too. So on days that I stream, I should probably just be taking this stuff, but I'm a little low on it right now. So I guess I don't know. I guess I'll keep taking it. I don't know. I really only need like maybe half. Maybe I'll just do a half serving every morning, but today is one of those days. And I think it's because oftentimes Tuesdays feel a bit like Mondays. So just because that's when I start the stream. Not in the sense of like I dread it or hate it, but just in the sense of like kind of getting back into the swing of the work week and stuff. All right, that's almost half of that drank, so hopefully we'll be good with that. All right, I sense some shooting coming on. Okay, well, he's just standing out in the open, so I'm assuming I can too. And I don't have a gun, so maybe there's not shooting. Maybe it's just a complete stealth mission, which is actually a nice change of pace for these games. Oh, I see something shiny over here. Was it? Yes. A ring. Why? Oh, that's the share button. That's why. I was gonna say, why does it keep telling me to press the option button, and every time I press that, the screenshot menu comes up? Because that's not the option button. The option button is the start button. Ottoman ring. I wish there was like a little bit more backstory to these things. Like if you're gonna open it to like inspect it, why not tell you something interesting about it? But
it's locked. Good job I came prepared.
I guess I'll just keep that in mind in the future, and I won't really have to look at them.
Wait!
Kind of just a detail thing, I guess.
That's nuisance last time. Great. Now what? Well, I can disarm it if we can find the junction box. It's got to be around here somewhere.
Junction box. Right. Well, I saw some... Is that a jump? Oh. Follow the wire. There it is. So there are going to be some parts of this.
There.
Wow, that is the biggest breaker switch I've ever seen.
All right, we're in.
Yeah, there are gonna be some parts of this that if I don't listen to the dialogue, I am literally gonna be lost for absolutely no reason.
I got him.
Okay. To exit cover around corners, tap B. Perform a stealth attack. So they had this in the last game. Oh, that was not what I would think to be a stealth attack, but they had this in the last game, the stealth stuff, but stealth never mattered. Like, you couldn't be stealthy because as soon as you took someone out, they're all like, there he is.
But we can only get to it from the roof,
So-
and we can't get to the roof from here.
Hopefully stealth is a
Make our
little
way to the next courtyard, through that gate over there.
better in this game.
Well, let's do it.
More interesting, at least. Supposed to go down there? I don't want to just jump over there. You already told me that. To perform a corner transition, press... Yeah, but... Oh. You want me to take this man out. And I...
Night, night. We've got to get
That
up.
would have been a lot louder.
We can climb the gate over here. Got it.
So, I don't know what causes Nathan to crouch. It's just like cutscenes, I guess. Like when he needs to crouch, he'll automatically do it. I don't know. I don't really have control over it. Oop, oop. Up, up. Nathan, please.
Gece vardiyasında çalışmaktan nefret ediyorum. Haklısın abi.
Definitely wouldn't see me.
Bir şey olmuyor.
I'll take the one on the left, you take the one on the right, so that we crisscross in the middle and it'll be really cool. Okay, so it's just three squares. I guess 3 squares on people that are not prepared for our attacks. Why are you crouching, man? Just stand up, it's fine.
15 dakikaya kadar
Come on,
yetiyor.
what are you waiting for?
Waiting for the game to let me do something.
İşler nasıl bu aralar?
Bugün epey bir sessiz.
We're almost there.
I'll go right, you go left.
Well, seems obvious. Hopefully you're ready for it. That was cool. So, get your man. I got mine. You get yours. Get you a boyfriend. Do I need to take this one too? I can. Oh. Okay. So they want me to take out this one? Hello.
Night, night.
It's kind of weird. They gave me very little information on that one. It's just I'll go right, you go left, and I had to take out 2 guys. This is one of those tappy things, right?
Okay. We should be
Expect them to have a
able to
gate.
pick this up. Sneak right under. Whoa! Whoa! Not so fast. There's another alarm. Great.
Good
Get
work.
this one. Wait here.
You're the protagonist. You do it. Alright. Can I climb here? No. Wait. I lost it. Up there? Oh. Duh. They told me that already. Just climb the fence thing. There's another guard up there, man. You didn't get your one on the right.
Okay. It's off.
I like that he automatically grabs the ledges below, because
All right.
in the last game he would just drop and fall and go to his death every single time. So that informs me,
Go.
hopefully,
Yeah.
in those parts where there's ledges below,
Okay, okay. Okay.
Nathan will grab them.
Hurry up.
Hopefully. That's the idea.
Easy. Easy. All right. We gotta cross this courtyard to get onto the roof.
Okay, I'll just let you do all the ass kicking, all right?
Right.
All the ass kicking? It's up to me? Okay, fine. No problem. Whoa. Was that stealthy? Okay, I guess so. Is that guy gonna see? No? Okay. How did he not see me there?
Yabancı.
Oops. How is this possibly stealthy? Also, there was a treasure. Is that it? There was a treasure in the fountain? Yes. Gimme. I feel like I'm doing okay on the treasure this time, but I have no reference for it.
Müze kapalı.
Good thing you're not calling your friends.
Çök
Hediye ne
ortaya.
olduğunu duydun mu?
Evet.
Please
Transfer olmuş muydu?
get somebody. I forget his name, but he is not a very good sidekick. Oopsies.
Here we go.
Can't see me because I'm crouched.
Ne yapıyorsun burada?
Good night, sunshine.
Bare knuckle expert. Is there no square, triangle, square in this game? A brutal combo or whatever? Hello. Well, he was asleep.
The
He
lights out.
turned his back to me conveniently.
Now we just gotta find a way up to that window.
Which window?
That was
a lot
kinda
of
weird.
bloody windows.
Just looking at the window, like, made Nathan's voice get far away. June 23rd to August 22nd. Oh, we're still in time for Turkey. Hidden treasure. National. Oh, that's kind of. National. Archaeological. I can't read that. Museum? It looks like Muse the Third, but museum? Yes. That's interesting. It shows me the treasure in this courtyard, which I'm not sure why, because that doesn't help me at all. Like, it's not like you're looking for it on the ground, but sure, I should be able to climb that. So it'll climb this. No, I won't. Climb this and oh, you didn't know what window I was talking about, but somehow you figured it out. Good job. No, mine. Hey. Hey, what's going on, Gio? How are you doing? This man is clearly in charge, and the game knows it. Forget his name. Is it Cassian? Cassian's seems familiar for some reason. That's what comes to mind.
It's time to tip the odds back in our favor.
Oh, that's brilliant. Guns? What are you thinking?
Relax, Gandhi.
How
They're
is he-
tranquilizer guns, totally
Why is he?
non-lethal. Your conscience will remain unscathed.
I don't believe him, but also, why would Nathan be so against guns all of a sudden? In the first game, he killed like 1,000 people.
These things have lousy range, so we still have to get in close.
I guess maybe because they're not shooting at
okay
him,
then?
he feels bad.
Know how to shoot a gun, genius.
All right, let's take these guys out.
Bu kutulara bizim taşımamızı beklemiyorlar umarım.
Headshots are obviously more powerful with tranks, right? Whatever, we'll go for headshots no matter what. Die already. I'll go for the easier one. Do you think they can still sound the alarm?
Walkway.
Ooh, that he might be dead. I mean, I don't care if you trank a guy or whatever, but you know, he falls off a height of that onto a stairs on his neck.
Give me a hand, will you?
What am I doing?
Okay, for something with wheels, this is very heavy.
Oh, box with wheels. I know that game.
There. That'll work.
Now all we need is a horse.
Do we need a horse? Are you being serious, or this looks like a map? Looks like something I should be able to pick up and go, oh, here's where we need to go.
Those rafters will get us onto the roof, if we can get up there.
Okay, there's a box here.
I think one of us thought ahead, eh?
Wait, do you have a grapple hook? Oh my gosh, he does. That was a total guess. Okay, I thought you were the leader. We can't swing on this one. Can I? There we go. What is that hooked into? I would not climb that. Oh. Right in the top of the head. That would be painful. Can I drop down? There we go. Where am I supposed to go all the way up?
Good.
There. It wouldn't let me move to the left or to the right. Where am I jumping to? There? Oh, yeah.
Come on.
All right, I'm coming. I think I'm gonna take the elevator next time.
Yeah. Okay. You do that, buddy. Whoop. Alright. I'm gonna assume I can make this jump. There's not really much of a question in this game so far, whether or not I can make jumps. It sort of just seems... What is this bell system? They're all... Should I do it? Like the dingy part of the bell was like tied to the other one. Doesn't really make much sense. Nope. Alright, this is a trank gun. I forgot. I can't just shoot a rope in half. I don't know why that was tied up like that.
All right, there's the tower.
Getting closer.
Appreciate that update, Captain Obvious.
That's a big jump.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
I like looking down. I can't aim. I can't shoot that guy from up here.
Mehmet'e ne oldu?
O mu? O artık gündüz vardiyasında çalışıyor.
Memnun
You
muydun?
startled all the birds. Now the killer from Dead by Daylight's gonna get us.
Kişisel olarak turistlerle birlikte dolaşırken
Well, of course. Nathan, you fat son of a bitch.
Gotcha. Pull me up. You put on weight, mate. Pull me up there.
Mm-hmm. He didn't put on weight. Well, maybe since the last time this guy saw him, but
All right, no
he's
more
been
donuts.
doing that every time he jumps on something, it breaks. It would be kind of funny though if, I mean, I know it's a PlayStation game, but there should be some kind of a mod or something to make Nathan fat so that everything he breaks would make more sense. Yes. Okay, I figured you'd be able to do this eventually. I wish I had the grappling hook though.
As always.
As always, he's been ahead of me like most of the time. Okay. I don't know why I needed to jump there. Or there. That makes sense. Can you... Can I reach this?
There's a guy
Okay.
above you. There's a guy above you.
Ooh, okay. That guy's dead.
There's a guy below you. There's a guy below you.
What? Oh, I get it. Like, Nathan didn't want to kill people and then he's just tossing people off ledges. Seems incongruent with his character they've established in this game. Nathan is like trying to be all Batman about it, and then they're like, nah, it doesn't really matter though.
Yeah, great view. I can see your house. Let's get moving.
You can see my house? I live here? That's fancy. Why can't I just climb a ladder like a human being? Is there... The floor's broken there? The floor is like, it's all caged up?
There's a guard right below you.
I'm still going for the headshots. I don't care. It would be kind of cool if you could swing and like
But why are the lights
land on the guard.
Chloe will take care of it. Don't worry.
Okay. Should I just wait for her to take care of it then? What am I supposed to... Am I supposed to jump? Okay. Jump down, I guess. That was kind of weird running. Oh, yeah. So this is what I was talking about. He's aiming a lot more forward in this game. Yeah. Silent. Completely silent. It is actually probably more realistic.
Can't
Like,
get any closer with the tower lit up.
I was watching,
What the hell's she
I
doing?
mentioned I watched The Bourne Identity recently. The punches are like gunshots. They're like, like, they really punch those, no pun intended, punch those punches up. Oh, it won't open. You're gonna have to climb around like an idiot. Oh, it did open.
Okay. We're clear.
Okay, I'm just gonna... Really wish I didn't need you to, like, grapple
Ladies
for me.
first.
I should kill him and take his grappling hook. Steal his powers.
Here we go.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there's the acoustic alarm. Until we get this case unlocked, that thing's gonna go off if we so much as touch this glass.
No worries, mate.
We're not gonna touch it, we're just gonna
Voila.
touch it.
All right.
I don't get it. The key turns
Sure
off the
it's right
alarm.
one.
I guess there's only one way to find
There'd
out.
be some, you know, some sort of swipey badge.
Sorry, Marco.
Oh, they killed the genie. No, it's a napkin.
Crap.
Needs a little cleaning.
Well, that's the understatement of the year. This is it. It's bloody useless.
The
Oh,
light
it's
of the
not.
great Khan. Wait a minute.
What are you doing?
It's resin. It'll burn.
And
Just give me your lighter.
is that really a good idea?
Light
in
the
here?
map on fire.
On.
Oh, never mind. It's gonna be one of those things where Nathan
that?
memorizes the map and gets screwed over.
Ships were driven by a great flood tide into the wilds of Java.
Sounds like they were hit by a tsunami.
Yeah, somewhere off the west coast of Borneo.
Oh, great. That narrows it down a bit.
Look, this mountain must have been the closest landmark where they went aground. We find that mountain, we find the ships.
Yeah, good work, mate.
Wait, there's more. Okay, Joe. As if the ocean itself sought to throw
I
off the
sense a
terrible
betrayal
cargo
coming on.
we carried from Shambhala. The curse of the Cintamani.
Will that mean something to you?
Shambhala. Oh my God, Flynn.
What?
Marco Polo found Shambhala. Shangri-La.
You're joking.
If they were carrying the Cintamani Stone, it might still be there.
It's all very fascinating, but we really gotta go.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Where did... Should probably take those, huh? No? Okay.
What the hell are you doing?
Sorry, mate. This is where we part ways.
Told you.
Wait, Flynn, we had
I
a
say,
plan.
where's what's her
No,
face?
You had a plan. Turns out I've got one of my own.
Come on, throw me the rope. Don't be stupid.
Oh, yeah, right. You're the
Well, I guess we
mastermind.
shouldn't be used to this by now.
Only you overlooked one little detail.
This is the first actual betrayal.
Didn't you, partner?
That's just a trank
What are you
gun.
gonna do? Shoot
It's
me now?
fine.
No, I just need you out of the way for a little while.
Shit.
You think I didn't know about the ships from the beginning? Any schoolboy could have figured that out.
Flynn, listen.
Face it, genius. You've been played.
Flynn.
Not yet. Want to give the guards a decent head start. Right, that's my cue.
Here we
No
go.
hard feelings, yeah?
Running towards the camera, maybe? Seems like the kind of thing this game would do right now. Nope. Okay.
Damn it, Flynn.
Hemen çıkışları kapatın.
All right.
No.
Whoops.
Okay, now I'm screwed.
Am I screwed?
All right.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Think, Nate, think.
Oop. Yeah. No time for jumping.
There it
Wait.
is.
Wait. Oh. Yes. We've got plenty of time with all these laser sights on us. That soda can.
You Use your head, Nate. Use your head.
This is the first time enemies have justly been after us.
There we go. Gotta get to that
Like
ladder.
every other time in the previous game, it's just been people coming after the treasure. This
See
time,
ya, suckers.
we're the pirates. Or treasure hunters. There we go. That's a little bit more realistic as far as the weight of a sewer lid. Alright, how are we getting out of this one?
You overlooked one little detail, didn't you, partner? What? Face it, genius, you've been played.
Oh, really?
Well, this is the precursor to Nolan North playing
Ruining the
Deadpool.
show here.
Ah, what a shame.
Sully!
I really can't leave you alone for a minute.
Oh, man,
We should never do a job without
How you
Sully.
doing, kid?
I'm doing just
I don't know
great.
why. I never even asked about Sully.
So,
I was like, where's Elena? Where's Elena?
had to grease a few palms. Did go through the rest of your money and a good chunk of my own, but hey. Jesus, you stink.
Yeah, not half as bad as that cigar. Hey, how'd you find me?
Well, a friend of yours asked for my help.
Hello, Nate.
Oh, no. No.
Now, wait a second.
Sully, kick her out and shut the door. We're safer in here.
Just wait a goddamn minute.
She's
You're
got
right.
another top in the same color.
Thank you, Victor.
Hey, no offense, Sully, but you're not
She must have
exactly
bought out
best
the
judge of
store.
character, especially when it comes to women.
Fair enough. All the same.
Dear God.
Oh, no, it's not that bad. Look, I have my own bucket. Last cell I was in, 8 of us had to share.
Listen, Nate.
You know something? I really appreciate you dropping by, but if you and Flynn hadn't screwed me over in the first
Now,
place,
wait
I
a
wouldn't have
minute.
been rotting in this shithole for the last
Listen,
3
Nate.
months. So excuse me if I'm not just, you know,
New
leaping
conclusions
into
a bit
your
there,
arms.
I
Nate.
had nothing to do with it.
Right.
Yeah, she wasn't even there.
I told you. He's not going to listen
She
to
didn't do her job.
Screw this. Nate, they found the ships.
In Borneo.
Yes.
And the Cintamani Stone?
How do you know about that?
Do you really think Flynn could have figured that out on his own?
All right, good point. No, they haven't found it yet.
Well, good. We're up against an
Flynn
idiot.
and his client.
That helps.
Lazarević.
You know, the nutcase. They've been working together all along.
All right, then. If they haven't found the stone, that means there's still time. You're gonna get us into that dig site. We are gonna snatch that treasure right out from under them.
All it takes is like
And we'll pay back
mentioning, wait, they found the treasure. And it's like, oh, yeah, treasure. Okay, I'm in.
Look, they called it the wish-fulfilling jewel. It's a sacred object.
What, like a Buddhist holy grail?
Exactly.
Thanks.
Sully, listen to this. In the kingdom of Shambhala lies the most precious thing to be found in all the world. A perfect raw sapphire of the deepest blue, larger around than the reach of a man's arms.
Ooh, that's gotta be worth millions.
Hundreds of millions. And you say there's more of this?
Loads more. Lazarević paid top dollar for Marco Polo's journals.
We
He's
don't
been
want
after
too
the
much more,
Cintamani
otherwise
Stone
it devalues the.
Well, if he's been counting on
Stone.
Flynn to find it for him, it's no wonder he hasn't had any luck.
If I can get a look at Lazarević's files, I can find that stone.
Hang on a minute, cowboy. That's easier said than done. The files are in his tent, and his tent is in the middle of the camp. It's
Yeah, but
like an armed
she can get
compound.
in, right?
There are soldiers everywhere.
Well, that's why it has to be an inside job.
Yeah, obviously.
From someone they know and trust.
Oh. Okay, I see where this is going.
Just need a diversion. You give me 5 minutes in that tent, that's all it'll take.
Really? 5 minutes? Well, that's great. I won't even have to get my top off.
Chloe, I was thinking more like an explosion.
Or that. Can be arranged.
Are you in?
Oh, well, yes, I was in before you were.
It's not really her style. She's very straightforward.
Chloe, you reading us?
Loud and clear.
We're getting close.
Another pretty jungle. That's where all treasure is buried. I mean, honestly,
Charges all around the perimeter of the camp. You two just need to
if I were a pirate, I would use burying
First one
treasure
should
as an
be right
excuse
ahead of you.
to go to very exotic tropical locations like this as well. And this actually kind of feels like Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Here it is.
I also left the detonator for you.
There we are.
That looks like a radio, but okay.
All right. First one set. Don't touch the button.
This one?
Get out of my way. Why is Nathan so wet and Sully so dry?
They'll never know what hit him.
Just be careful. Lazarević has got his men
So
posted all around the perimeter.
I've used these little like side pack things for cosplay stuff, and I would not take them with me everywhere. I guess it's easier than putting stuff in your pockets, but depending on what he's actually keeping in this little pouch, not super comfortable to like be all doing all the running and jumping that he does. I'm probably going the wrong way, aren't I? Can I just loop back around? Yeah. It's a very straightforward path. I really shouldn't go exploring too much. I guess if I want to find some treasure, although it does seem like they do a pretty good job of like making treasure easy to see. All right, keep an eye out for patrols, which means we're about to run into a patrol.
In church.
You brought a hooker to church? Get out.
It's efficient, I guess.
Don't let him spot you.
Let's take these guys out. Quietly.
Why is Sully like whispering into the radio and he's like right next to me? So guns? Is it guns time? Wait, no, they said quietly. This is not a trank gun. How am I supposed to... Sully, are you gonna...
I said quietly.
Yeah.
That's the other end of loud.
Wait, so do I have the option here?
Oh! That's gonna hurt.
Come get some!
Alright, how's my headshotting in this game? Not bad there. Here. Ha! Nope. I got this one, Sully.
Damn, I'm a good shot.
Oh yeah. Even Nathan knows it. Does the shoulder switching? Yep, shoulder switching still happens. That was a headshot. So I don't really know how I was supposed to do things quietly with a man approaching me like he was. Okay, can you hit that headshot? Alright, it looks like they have the same weapons in this game as they did in the last one. This is good. Sully, did it get ya? Because I got out of there way before you yelled grenade. So...
Oh! That is gonna hurt.
That's the same line. Delivered differently, though. So you know it's actually a different take, but like...
Looks like we can swing across there.
Stop responding the same way to it.
All right, hold on, Grandpa. See if I can find another way up.
Well, found it. How's the AK? It's probably all the same, I would imagine, in this game from the last one. I don't know how far apart they were, but I'm gonna say not very far apart. Yeah, there was no way I could have done that quietly. I don't think this game has, you know, that level of stealth where you can sneak around an entire base and silently take out everyone.
Perfect. Thanks.
This way.
Nate, you should be approaching excavation site 1 by now.
Good.
Shit, we've been spotted.
Well,
Take them out fast. We can't let them send word back to you.
no one told me that there would be bad guys at excavation site 1. Ow. Good job, Sully. I don't know where this last guy was. Got shot from. Okay, 3 shots will do it. Headshots or body shots. Do I have a larger capacity? 64 rounds for my pistol. So I think, I mean, I had 60 was like the max I could carry in the last game.
You should be getting close to the first camp. I've planted
I feel like in a game like this, it really shouldn't
You're
matter.
going to have to clear the place out before you can arm them.
Okay. So no stealth, right? I feel like in a game like this, it really shouldn't matter. Like, you shouldn't be able to carry. There shouldn't be a limit on how much ammo you can carry.
Here's the camp. You ready for this?
Let's do it.
Look at his little necklace switching. Alright. Stealth. Okay. There's 4 more men. I think if this guy... I don't know if I have to sneak up behind him. Oh. That's the same move as last time. It's just square every single time instead of square, triangle, square. Come on. Oh, he dropped a grenade on himself. Good job, idiot. Yeah, I don't think I could have done more than like 3 or 4 dudes in a stealthy manner. I don't know why. The headshots are kind of hit or miss here. Feel like that. Oh, that was a headshot and it counted. Okay. Okay. Some of these are on this guy, definitely not headshots. So okay. I'm just going by when it tells me, I mean, when I get a headshot, it seems like it's in the bottom middle of the reticle, that little gap there. But I guess this gun's not as accurate. No, we'll stick with the 45. Wait, no, 44 or 45. I'll stick with the pistol, whatever, 9mm. I think it said 45, but. Go.
Look out!
Should I switch to AK now? Yes. Ooh, 150. I'll just hang out here for a minute, recover a bit. Wish there were some barrels to shoot. Is he about to throw a grenade? There we go. Drop a bomb. Nice. Is that an achievement as well? I'm not really sure. Like, there's stuff popping up in the top right. I guess you guys can't see it, but I'm not sure if that means I get an achievement or if it's just kind of a in-game little thing to do. Okay. I thought the generators were something, but I guess they're not. All right. Where are these bombs? I'm gonna guess up here. No. Doesn't look like it. Get off. Is it gonna tell me? Oh, here we go. 1. I don't know if they're what like a specific thing we're trying to blow up here, but like if I knew that, it would be a little easier to track down these bombs. Guess they're just on these little platforms here.
There should be only 2 left.
I think the password is 123. I'm not gonna get a shotgun. Okay, not one over here. Seems like a place to put one. Looks like a place I could climb if I really wanted to. I guess it's a ship bow. Alright. I have to do this. Oh. Okay, can I wall jump here? Nope. Just an animation that they did. Guess I gotta go up here to jump over there. Did they string up lights? Like little Christmas lights? That's cute. Okay. Clearly not the way to go. Alright, it looks like I should be able to climb this. Like, they even have little planks across like that. I don't think I can. Why can't I jump on that and then... Nathan's really giving it his all here. Alright. If only I had a grappling rope. No, this. Sully!
Come on, kid, quit screwing around. We haven't armed all the charges yet.
Okay. So all the charges are down here then. Gotcha. That's 2 then. Probably... I've already been over here. There's not one there. Gonna be one over here? Maybe? Yeah.
All right, one more. We're out of here.
Okay. So that's 3 platforms here, and then... I feel like I've been all over the place around here. I don't see an explosive there. So... I guess I never climbed that, that ladder. No, I did. Maybe over here? Oh. How did I not see that before when I was crouching back here? I guess I was crouched in front of it.
Now let's go pay Mr. Lazarević a visit.
I think Sully is gonna accidentally hit the thing early, maybe?
Can't reach us. Come on over here, I'll give you a boost.
It's Nathan always giving people boosts.
Come on, gorgeous, jump up. You got a great ass, Sully.
Thanks. There you go, kid.
I don't think that the characters move their mouths in-game. I think they only do that.
Some tsunami to wash these ships so far inland.
Is there anything worth climbing up here to get? I don't know. It looks like no, but can I grab this? Nope. Can get kind of hung up on it for a second. Okay. That's not his tent. This is his tent? Big tent? Seems like would be the boss guy's tent. Maybe not. I mean... No? That's my hint. Do I climb in from the top? From the side? Not... Open! Let me in. What's the... Oh. Sully, can you blow up the stuff? I think that's what we're supposed to do. How do I have... Can't go through here, right? This is definitely the tent. Big head honcho tent. There's no button prompts. There's no... I can't climb anything. I can't control Sully to make him blow up the explosives. And I look out here and say, hey, maybe blow up some stuff, Sully. Reclimb this, I guess. See if it activates a cutscene of some kind. Okay, I guess just move on.
Get down.
There we go.
The damn thing is always breaking down.
Come on, let's just...
Well, yeah, you have a big generator in a lake.
What are we waiting for?
Like, why not put it up on the land?
Intruder!
That's your neck.
We can just snap people's necks while we're fighting, like in the middle of a fight. I didn't actually read that. It looks like you can counter an arm break. Bare knuckle brawler. I thought I already got. I got the silver one or whatever. This is bronze.
Here's another one for you.
Sully?
Thanks, Sully.
I got some for you.
I think I did that right. I don't know. I mean, I guess I did it right because I didn't get hit. Oh, good. We got another man with a rope that I can't control. Everyone's got a rope but me. I think I get the rope in the 4th game.
You always follow the hose. Just like in Montreal, huh?
You're never gonna forget that, are you?
Follow the hose, just like in Montreal. I don't know what that means, but I want to know. A dig. I'll stop following the hose.
I think I see the camp up ahead.
Okay, so it's a pump for what? I don't know where that log came from, but...
Okay, you ready?
Wait, just hold on a sec.
Oh. She didn't get her top off. Which is good, because I would have to turn the screen off or something.
Well, now, wait a minute. We've been...
Commander! That must be Lazarević.
This man was caught stealing artifacts from site number 5.
Got another.
You would betray me for this?
Did she?
No, Zoran, I can't explain.
Instead of Fall Guy? Where did that knife come from? I did not see him pull out a knife. Guess he had it in his
surrounded
vest.
by traitors and fools.
Yep.
You say we really ruined this guy.
That's what happens to treasure. Treasure hunters get screwed over by their fellow treasure hunters.
Run out! Search the perimeter! Go!
Alright, it's all yours, kid. I'll cover you from here.
Hard to tell sometimes if I'm in a cutscene or not. Oh, he's got his 44.
Some fool left a sniper rifle up here.
Oh, good. Not going to be sniping with a 44. Okay. So,
Okay, kid. It's showtime.
good. So why didn't that work the last time I tried to do that? Because it didn't give me a prompt? Where did my guns keep going? He just, like, knocked the gun into the river. That's all.
He's not paying us enough for this shit. Shut up with you. I'm sick of your complaining.
There we go. Like, I could have fished it back out of the river. And why did Sully have a 44 and not say, hey, you know what? You might need this because you're on a dangerous stealth mission where you might not be good at stealth. I guess I gotta take out all these other guys. This looks like a boss fight kind of dude. You know? I don't think that they're gonna let me just, like, sneak up on him and take him out. Oh, okay. Oh, maybe not a boss fight. I did see a laser sight from somewhere, though. So... what's, Alright, never mind. I guess that was his laser sight? Didn't look like it was coming from him.
Isn't screwing around, Sully. You should see all this stuff. He's got files on every expedition to find Shambhala, all the way back to the 1600s.
What about Marco Polo's journals?
Here they are.
Just hurry it up. You haven't got much time.
Yeah, just worthy pilgrims.
I'm just gonna read these real quick.
Golden passport to conquer obstacles on his journey to Shambhala. Huh.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Beats me. Hold on. Here we go. It was with great sorrow that I left my fellow travelers to their fate. A fate decreed
I just realized
by
we're
the
still
dreadful cargo we bore from Shambhala.
We're still in like a prequel thing. Not a prequel. A flashback.
Wait a minute. Damn. Sully, I don't think the Cintamani Stone is here.
What?
Listen to this. I would have sooner endured the wrath of Kublai Khan himself than remove the Cintamani Stone from that sacred shrine. Marco Polo never had the stone.
Then what dreadful cargo is he talking about?
I don't know.
Well, if the stone's not here, what the hell is Lazarević looking for?
Shambhala.
Here in Borneo? Is a little wide of the mark, don't you think?
He must be trying to pick up Marco Polo's trail. Back to Shambhala.
Why?
Because the stone is still there. Chloe, can you talk?
Hold on. Yeah, I'm here.
In all this digging they've done, have they found any bodies, any remains at all?
No, now that you mention it, nothing. Why?
If she can't talk.
600 people were shipwrecked here, yet there's no bodies. Don't you
At the
find that a
moment.
little odd?
So where did they all go?
Say it in a minute, but
Where would you go if a tsunami hit?
To higher ground.
Bingo. We head to that mountain. What do you bet we find Marco's pals? Chloe, can you meet up with us?
Already on my way.
Great.
Uh-oh. Nate, you gotta get out of
so
there.
if you're like,
You're gonna have to give me a minute, Sully.
You don't have a minute.
if you're playing double agent
They're all dead.
and you can't talk at the moment, someone's talking in your ear with an earwig, you wouldn't say hold on if somebody asks if you can talk. Oh, good, grenades. To aim. Okay. Oh, this is different. With L2 held, tap L1 to throw a grenade. Oh boy. Gotta get that PlayStation claw grip. Huh. I like that better. Definitely better. Oops. Okay. Okay, and they still have the art. Cool. This is fun grenading here. Alright, I don't think I got that guy. I think he's gonna sneak up behind me. Did I get him? Nope. Get out of here. Ooh. Is that a headshot? I don't think so. Okay, what are these guys in black? Is there any difference between them and these other dudes? Is there like a class thing going on here that I don't?
There we go. Catch!
Because I would assume that they're like the stealth soldiers or something. But it doesn't seem like they're any harder to kill. Wait, on the right? I don't see anything on the right. Need to come over here.
Ah, crap.
I think. Oh, that's Sully's sniper. Okay, good. That's what I was seeing. There we go. I wish I could dive into cover. While aiming, press. Okay. Triangle to cancel. Ooh. Ow. Wait. They're trying to flank Sully, not me. And I think when Sully said they're on the right, they were on the left, so is Sully giving me backwards directions? He's like, oh no, it's the left for me. Or the right for me. Sully, I don't really care that you're dyslexic. Is Sully gonna fake die again? Not too many. There's only 3, and they're all shooting at Sully.
They've sent reinforcements.
Well, thanks for dropping your guns down, fellas. Up, up, up. Cover here. Ow. I might die here. Please, Sully. Oh yeah. Got grenades. They're probably gonna want me to throw a lot of grenades because they just taught me the mechanic for it. So they're like, hey, this is the grenade part. Remember how to throw grenades? Do it. Sully, thank you. Ooh, that was a cool flip. Ow. Yeah, I shouldn't have popped out of cover there. How far back did that set? Wait, did I get a checkpoint? Like, I don't think it set me back at all. I definitely didn't take out the tower. Alright. need to climb up there? I'm not really sure how to... I guess so. Here I go. Nope. Was that a grenade? What happened there? Do I? I don't think I do. I gotta throw a grenade, maybe? Well, that was kind of cool. It got caught on the... Got caught on the bottom of the tower. Ooh, that might work. What happened there? It just, like, died. Come on. What the hell? Where are my grenades going? Come on, at least give me a headshot. There we go. Right, here I go. Hopefully all the men are dead. I don't know how to get to the tower, actually. Maybe I can throw a grenade from down here. There we go. Told you they would have me use the grenade mechanic. Yeah, you're gonna... Oh, never mind. Looks like my explosion worked out in my favor very, very conveniently.
Should be this way.
What a jump. There's no treasure down here? That seems like a place for treasure. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. Enjoy the tunes. Thanks for hanging out. All right. What time? Time is passing a bit faster than, like, when I first started. It seemed like things were going a little slow. It's just taking me a while to, like, wake up, I guess. And now I'm awake, so I guess we're good. I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, let's get back to it. Probably should use that break to, like, refill my water and whatever else, so I don't have to take any more breaks, but oh well, this is how we do it. I like the way that they handle these games, where they really get to the story immediately.
Look at these stones.
Ah, now we're getting somewhere.
because some games like to really, especially like I think Tomb Raider does it quite a bit, where it really slow builds the story and the momentum keeps going, which is good. It's a fine way to do it. I like those games a lot.
Check it out.
But this game just goes, okay, you're in it, here's the action, and I think this game is doing it a little bit better than the last game, because the last game,
This place must be thousands of years old.
basically all they had was enemies. So, you know, it's like small exploration parts like this, and then hordes of enemies. I mean, they started with, you know, lighter numbers, and then they got more and more and more.
They're all black.
But this game is doing a much more balanced exploration, and they've also added some stealth mechanics.
In here.
What?
So that it's not too.
More resin.
It's not just like bombarding you.
I've seen
enemy
this
after
before.
enemy, wave after wave, and you know they have a little bit more to it than that.
Sully, give me a light.
I like how it turned off all the other lights in here. Just turned it all blue.
This is blood.
It's everywhere.
Wait, what?
Looks like a real
Oh,
massacre.
this is blood. Okay.
All right, let's follow the blood stains. We'll
Yep.
see if they lead somewhere.
This is basically just a black light. So, good thing we're not in Sully's room. What? This. I'm losing the trail here. Here? Guess I'll walk around until I find it again, but like, it doesn't seem to go this way. Does it want me to go back in that other room? Okay, it ends here. Goes against the wall, against that wall, over here. Okay, so this is not backtracking? I guess not. Okay. It's just a little close to each other.
Seems to end at this wall.
Yeah, that's odd.
I thought it ended at the dead body that we already found, but...
This moves a little. Sully, help me out.
Here we go again with the pushing.
It's always pushing. It's never climbing. Like, it seems like if Sully could climb the same way that Nate
Trail
does,
leads in here.
More
it would be pretty easy for him to push as
Maybe
well.
I'm crazy.
I guess you don't really. Maybe you don't use
Looks
your
like
legs
they
as
all
much. when
killed
you
each
climb.
other.
Come on, Nate. You're just getting spooked.
He's a detective now. This is what he
Look at
does.
this.
He's gonna like Batman hologram this thing and bring everyone back to life so they can show him exactly what
What do we
happened.
have here?
Careful.
A shoebox. Got a.
Christ almighty.
Just kidding.
Got some
Nate,
limited edition Air Jordans. Oh no. It's a map. Of course. Just a freaking map.
Man, is that an ugly friggin' thing?
What is it? Some kind of weapon?
No, it's a purba. It's a ritual object from Tibet. It's used to destroy obstacles.
Huh?
No, you know, spiritual ones.
Oh.
What?
Wait a minute.
Demons?
Wait, could this be what Marco Polo was talking about?
Kid, I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
In his journal, he wrote that the worthy seeker would be given a golden passport to conquer obstacles on the journey to Shambhala.
So, what, this is it?
Look, that's all really interesting, but where the hell is it a passport to?
Well, maybe this map would help.
Let me see that.
Nate, how did you miss that? You're always
Greater India,
concerned
the
about
province of
maps.
Tibet, lies a field of
Always
exquisitely
fascinating.
finished temples. Hundreds of gilded spire stretching as far as the eye can see.
Hold on, I know this place. It's in Nepal.
Yeah, except it's not just a field of temples anymore, it's a city.
Well, that could make things a little more challenging.
Now, hold on, there's more. In all these many temples, only one conceals the secret path to Shambhala. And that path shall only be revealed to the pilgrim who bears the golden passport.
All right, nice work, kid.
She's
So what
got
are we
the golden
waiting
passport. Oh, she just took
Get out
it.
of here.
All right.
Straight up took
See
it.
ya.
Well, I have a pretty strong idea of who stabs
get
us. Obviously, it's probably a misdirect. Ooh, I do not mind following her. They
I'm gonna go out and make sure the coast is clear. I'll see you.
really give these women some booty in these games. I mean, do I have to wait here? I feel like I'm gonna get screwed over. Every time somebody climbs away from me, I usually get screwed over. So, yeah, she's gonna take this over to Flynn, right?
Give me a hand, Nate.
Guess he can't climb.
Oh, God damn it.
Come on.
Harry! In here! It's Drake!
What the hell are...
Get your hands up.
You sure know how to...
That's the name of the game, man. She's a triple agent.
Victor, goddamn Sullivan. You still
I guess
dragging this
just a
tired
double
old sack
agent,
of shit
but we
around?
thought she was a
Easy, Nate.
triple agent.
That's pretty ballsy for a guy who spent the last 3 months behind bars.
Better than pissing away 3 months in the jungle without a clue.
Found the ships though, didn't I?
You couldn't find your own ass with both hands.
And a map.
They should really
I
stop.
came from down there.
Why is she searching him? She was with him the whole time. She knows what he has, right?
Harry, look at this.
Speaking of maps, between India and Tibet, one
Yeah,
temple.
Nathan should
will
stop giving
reveal
away.
a
Pathway to Shambhala. Jesus,
Can't help
Flynn,
himself.
while we're young.
Oh, no. Don't be such a bad sport. Take them to Lazarević. You're gonna wish you'd stayed in prison, mate.
But
Move.
it wasn't his choice to get out of prison. He would have stayed in prison if... I guess Sully came to get him, but, like, what's her face? Sorry, I don't know her name.
Come on, keep moving.
She's the one that got Sully, right? Oh, now she's a triple agent.
Shit.
Are you all right?
Yeah, well, it'll make it look more believable. Now I'm gonna try and buy you some time.
That's weird.
No, Chloe, you have to come with us.
No,
Chloe, okay. She's...
just meet me in Nepal. Now run.
Let's go.
There's no point to, like, turning over the map and stuff in the first place.
Bet you do.
If she's just really on our side. I don't know. These games have such complicated... I got time to fight this guy. Okay. I definitely thought that was a death cutscene, but
Heads up!
Will you quit screwing around and get up here? Let's go.
how would Sully know that that thing's gonna fall? It didn't fall on him. But again, we've established that Nathan is just like 200 pounds.
This way. Oh, damn. Now what do we do?
We jump.
Jump. Yeah.
Oh, hold on there, Sundance. You gotta be out of your mind. We'll break our goddamn necks.
We get caught, Lazarević will break them for us.
Break your neck in the water?
Getting too old for this bullshit.
Come on, now don't you start this
You just
again.
gotta drop a hammer first.
I don't have your luck. Guys like me
Or
gotta
a
know when
gun.
to walk away from the table.
Sully, we're gonna get out of this, okay? We always do.
Yeah. You go meet your girl in Nepal. I'm going somewhere warm.
Come on.
Hey, you can tell me all about it when you get back. There they are!
Oh, shit.
Well, shall we?
Yep.
After you, Butch.
See you in hell, kid.
Why would they not jump at the same time?
Shit.
That was a good opportunity for Flynn to like shoot Nate in the shoulder, and then Nate could pretend to be dead.
When you said Lazarević had a head start on us, you weren't kidding.
Well, he's had some help from the
I thought he was talking to Sully.
The city's been on the brink of civil war.
I realized Sully said he was out, but
throw a little gasoline on the fire.
yeah, I would not be doing all this in Congress.
Well, all the chaos provides some cover while he's
Worse shoes for this stuff.
looking for the right temple.
It's gotta have style.
Nate? Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here.
You're not having second thoughts, are you?
Oh, me? Never.
Good, because I'm so ready to be done with these clowns. You got a map?
Yeah.
I'll meet you in the old market. Things are pretty quiet over there.
All right, you got it.
I was gonna say, if he shifted gears another time.
Uh-oh.
Like,
I got company.
You don't shift gears that many.
You lose them?
I think it might be too late for that.
Okay, now would be a good time to shift up.
Are you alright?
I've been better.
Whoop. Lost his barrier. Alright, we're gonna run on foot away from this big truck. Sure. This kind of looks like The Last of Us, you know, with that. Hold. Press R2. Okay. Why would I be shooting this thing? It's clearly armored and... Get it. Can I shoot the tires out? Nope, I guess I can just shoot the engine. There we go. Yeah, it kind of looks like in The Last of Us with that big armored truck that the scavengers or scrappers or whatever they're called. They drive around hunting down Ellie and Joel.
Okay.
Kind of looks like that city where we find that.
The old market.
A little more
Ought to be this way.
cultural. A little more culture here, but looks pretty similar.
Go, go, go!
Alright, I see a propane tank.
He's here somewhere.
I'm going to assume I can blow that up.
Keep your eyes open.
Okay. Can I pick them off one by one? Who is this? Someone on our side, or is this just like a... Oh. Alright, well, Team Nathan's dead. That up. Okay. He's signaling and they're not even looking. You dead.
Perfect.
Take that. You dead. Whoop. Okay, so it looks like I got a stealth bonus. There we go. So similar to the last game, when you get when you do a brutal takedown, looks like you get a little bonus for doing stealth, which is good. I like when games give you bonuses for doing cool stuff. What's this gun? It's like a rifle. Burst fire. I kind of like this. I do wish the red dot actually was a red dot, but... Oh! That was a little delayed.
Well,
so
I'm not going that way.
You can't climb over a bus? Okay. Sure. We'll go through this building. Now it really does look like The Last of Us, with these buildings dilapidated and water in the streets. Okay. I feel like I am supposed to climb the bus. Nope. Just backtrack until I see something. Which way was I going before I was ran over by a big truck? Well, I can't go that way either. Looks like there might be something I can climb in here. Hint.
Yeah, it looks like that'd get me up there.
Climb the street sign. Sure. Up where exactly. Press X to vault over a wall. Oh. I guess the sign is a wall. This is convenient. I don't know if it's just that I never look at the world in this way, of like, the world is my playground, I can climb over everything. Or if the games just conveniently place objects like this. Oh, come on, get in there. But I always like it because like some games like this one do it very well, where I don't really think of it. Come on, Nathan, you weren't so freaking heavy. Things would be easier for you. Wait. Where to? Do I just drop down? I guess so.
Nice parking job.
Was this them? I don't... Who ran into the building? That was not part of the game. Watch as Nathan breaks more stuff with his massive weight.
No way.
Huh. You think I can take out a helicopter stealthily? There's buttons on the bottom of it. If I shoot those buttons, does it just, like, break the tail off? Oh, that was easier than I thought. He does not have very good hearing, I guess. Just climb down. I feel like I should just keep on the roofs, right? And I can't jump to that. Can I jump up here? It's not gonna let me stay on the roofs, is it? There we go. That's what we want. Climb over it. Or do that.
Clear the streets.
Breaking everything. Hold on. I know it's gonna make me miss if I jump from there. From that side of it. It keeps like taunting me with 44s. Just don't think it's a great gun. I think the pistol, with its rate of fire and relative accuracy, would be a decent option. Take this ammo. Get over here.
See ya.
So they drop grenades when I stealth them. Ooh, there's a lot of guys out there. I am not going to be able to take all these guys out stealthily. I don't know what degree these games expect me to stealth kill. Like, I can stay in cover, but at some point, like, unless I could throw some stuff or get some kind of a silencer for a pistol, because what I'd want to do is throw something. I guess I could take him out with a grenade. Someone sounded like Wario there. Okay, that's a lot of guys. Which is not great for me. Please. Okay, I killed him with my last punch. My dying punch. Okay, so I really don't want to fight all these people. I might be going this way, right? So yeah, if I could throw some things. Oh, to like attract them.
That's right.
Basically, if this game was The Last of Us, I would be fine. is what I'm saying. Okay. So I guess if I can't get to that guy before he gets over there. But I can maybe get back on the rooftops and try to take out this guy on the roof over here stealthily. Is that an option? Let's see what's out here. Oh yeah, there might be a whole nother world to explore. Oh wait. Oh, never mind. They've clearly blocked it off, so I can't do exactly what I was talking about. Let's see, maybe I can stealth over here. And then... yeah, it looks like I can do this. And then just wait. I don't know if he's gonna see me here. I don't think so. Nope. Looks like he's not gonna see me. Alright. Come on, a little closer. A little closer. Okay. Gotta do this. Oh, they didn't see the gun drop, thankfully. Like how Nathan just throws them. Okay, can I jump behind those guys? So I guess I could maybe drop a grenade, just like down here. R3 for sniper mode. I don't need sniper mode. I just need to do that. Shit. They still don't see me? Oh. Someone sees me. There we go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. No bueno. Okay. Please don't throw another grenade. Please be nice. Please let me recover my health. Maybe that. I don't know. Maybe that's effective against the shield guys. I don't know. First time encountering shield dudes, so. Oh, maybe they'll be nice. Okay. Oh, no. I was hoping to do this like really quick. Oop. Oop. Oop. Alright. All fist fights. Easier a little bit. Oh, there we go. Not being so out in the open. There's just a lot of men here. It can be pretty challenging to. Oh, I'm not used to holding the PlayStation controller like a PlayStation gamer. Oh boy. He just walked up to me like, point blank shotgun. It's good. Alright. Okay, we're not gonna be so hasty this time. It's always my problem. It's getting too eager. Alright. So I think getting back on the roof is probably the better thing here. They left a lot of guns out for me. Oh boy.
Hey!
Let's see if I can still take this guy out stealthily. I can. That's. Can you? Oh, wait. I did. Boom.
I got some for you.
Please let me recover my health. Thank you. Eat grenades. Oh, another man up here. That's fancy. Is that what he said? so many guns up here from all the men I've killed. Oh, that seemed to work. Oh, hello.
That's right.
Oh, there we go.
Oh crap.
How many ways am I up against here?
Eat this.
I think I got 2 there. Come on. Alright, there we go. Is that it? Do we do it? I don't want to be like too out in the open here. Oh, I guess I could have blown those up. That would have been maybe a better way to not waste grenades. Ooh. Pick up the shield. That's pretty nice. Come at me, bros. R3, I don't even know. That's one of the... I don't think this gun has a zoom. I'm not sure why the game's telling me that. There we go. That is a very lame zoom. I'm just gonna take my shield. Okay, yeah, good time to have a shield.
Oh no.
Screw off. I got a shield. I'm invincible. Oh. I can't tell if I'm losing any health with this. I don't think so. Oh. Yeah, fuck the shield. Not easy to roll out from a shield. Wait. What kind of checkpoint is this? I was on the roof, man. This is like the final wave, and they just kind of put me out in the middle of it.
Here.
Ow. Ow. Damn. I gotta get back in my spot here.
Bring it on.
Yes, please do bring it on, but wait for me to... Yeah. Out of here. Right, Fieldman. Oh, he like bunts the grenade away. Oh, that was a headshot. There we go. Alright, well, unfortunately, I have to go down there to, like, trigger the cutscene or whatever. I think my best bet is going to be to run around picking up grenades. Oh, I can pick these up? Nice, okay. Well, in that case, can I throw it? Tap or hold L1 to throw the tank. Okay. I'm just going to make a big old trap. How did he know what's coming? Well, died a couple times, you know. You know how it is. There's more propane here. This is going to be awesome if this works. And it's definitely not going to, but... pretty cool, right? And last one. Man, this would be so silly. And all I have to do is just like run back and hope they chase me. All right, any grenades dropped over here? No? I guess I picked them all up. I did a couple stealth kills, so I should have... Wait, I didn't have the FAL that whole time? I'll go with the AK, fine. And... I wish I had some grenades, but... Let's see, maybe these guys drop some grenades. Ammo... Oh. Okay.
Oh no.
Riot shield. Oh, fuck.
Here.
Do it. Okay. Who shot that? Oh, there we go. Chloe.
Seems like I am always saving your ass.
She doesn't look like a Chloe.
Well, it is an ass worth saving.
Talking about ass, they're showing ass.
Is that an ancient Tibetan ritual dagger in your pocket?
Oh, maybe I'm just happy to see you. Yeah, hello.
So this is the key to everything.
Yes, it is.
You keep giving her too much information, man.
What do we do with it?
She just betrayed you.
No idea, actually.
And then unbetrayed you.
I do know Lazarević won't get very far without it.
I wouldn't underestimate him, you know. He and Flynn have been tearing this city apart. They must have leveled dozens of temples already. So what's our next move? Nate? I hate it when you do that.
Check this out. You see the symbol?
Yeah.
Look up there.
Okay, I see the resemblance, so what does it mean?
It means we know how Marco Polo found his next clue. The temple we're looking for is going to be marked with this emblem. Now all we have to do is find it.
You do realize there are literally hundreds of these temples throughout the city?
Yes, but if we found a higher vantage point...
We could spot our needle in the haystack.
Right.
There's a hotel not far from here.
Chloe, now is not the time.
It's easily the tallest building in the city.
Right. Right. Well, okay. That's
They both keep misreading each other for sexual innuendos. Why would you drop the rocket launcher? The RPG, like, pick that up. That was very useful the last time you used it. Where is it? It's gone. Can't pick it up. They restocked all my ammo, which is nice of them, I guess. Do I need any pistol ammo? Yeah, it's funny, some of the stuff that Nathan says, like, it's so obvious. It's like, oh, we could just get to a higher vantage point, and then we could actually see what we're looking at. And it's like, oh, what? You're brilliant, Nathan. Is he, though? Is everyone else just a little bit dumber than the average Joe? I don't like the micro Uzi. I don't like the Mossberg. I don't like the idea of the Mossberg. Just close combat guns.
It's no good. It's locked.
Wait here. I'll see if I can find a way around.
Yep. Climbing time. I see a sign. Is that my hint? Climb the sign? Because I see the sign. I don't even... I assume this is what I'm supposed to be doing. But, you know, sometimes Nathan just likes to climb for no reason, so we'll let him climb. We'll let him have his fun. Didn't see the bricks for a second. Yeah. This seems... Why wouldn't she just do this? Like, I literally have to climb all the way back down there just to unlock the door for her so that she doesn't have to climb around like this. Like, I'm already on the other side. If she just followed me, and I know she can climb, well, maybe. Makes a little sense. Okay. Can I open the door? Oh, shit.
Stand back.
Please help me. Okay. I was wondering if I was supposed to... I assume I'm supposed to fight them off before I open the door, but you know what? If she can help me fight, I am all for it. Let's just do that, and... Yep. Come on. See ya. Good luck. Yeah, get out there.
I got him.
Good. I didn't really ask if you got him or not.
Damn it.
No grenades. I made like a gun jam sound when I tried to throw a grenade.
Come on.
Alright. See ya, Chloe. think I called her Elena a minute ago. Whoops. Shoot his feet. Someone throw a grenade.
On the fire escape.
I'll press R2 to run and gun. There you go. Do I need to run and gun? Is this one of those parts? It doesn't really feel like it. But also, I did discover in the last game, running and gunning is like very effective. Oops. Okay. Wait. That's convenient that they can't shoot down through the grate and I can shoot up. Okay.
Boy, it's a shame you
See, she can climb. If she was able to climb, we probably wouldn't have even had to go to the ground. We could have just jumped all the way around the city to get up here. Okay, Nathan, no need for dramatics. Fire! Which way? Oh. Oh, we're in the hotel, I think. Should we make out? What do you want from me? Clearly, I should be able to, like, crawl under that or something. I guess I gotta shoot it. Yeah. New mechanics. The door? Oh.
Come on, this way.
Oh, I could probably punch those boards too, I guess.
Go.
I like that the game didn't say anything, though.
Any day now.
Just don't want to get a splinter.
That was chivalrous, huh?
Yeah, it's not dead. You just got to ask for it.
If this was Dead Space, they would have said, hey, shoot the boards and maybe they'll... Maybe we can get through by shooting the boards. I'm just gonna walk casually into gunfire. Well, who's fighting who now? There's always like 3 or 4 enemies in these games. Nope. Touch the ground, enter cutscene.
I don't like these odds.
No?
Well, don't
No, I
tell
think
me the
maybe we
odds.
should cut over to the hotel a different way. Just avoid this crew altogether. I'm sorry, do you have a plan to go along with that grenade?
Yes, I do.
Throw it.
I'm going to circle around this way, break up their little party.
Aren't you forgetting about somebody?
Well, that's
your
where you
job.
come in, sweetheart.
Yeah, obviously.
I need you to take care of him, but do it quietly.
Do it quietly.
Yeah.
Are you sure about this?
Nathan,
Time's right.
you've killed so many people quietly. This is not a challenge. This is, well, could be a challenge, but seems like the enemies in this game don't see as well as the enemies in the previous game. Turn around. Turn around. Just, you know. There we go. Whoa. No one saw that. Fortunately. Oh boy. I feel like I'm not in cover. Oh boy. I like that it. Okay. My RPG. I like this gun. Alright. Chloe, you gonna do something here? I guess I need my AK back. That up. Wait. There we go. I like how he just walked over it. Good for you, man. Oh, that was bad placement. Oh, hey, Chloe. I thought you had a better plan than this. I'll be honest. That's a gas can next to you, which I don't think it is. Could you throw it towards them? That was a headshot, but okay. There we go. Give me that one. This game it's not liberal with the headshots. Now, let's see if this zoom function works. Pretty inaccurate gun, I guess, overall. There's a fair amount of auto aim here. Not that I'm complaining, because console aiming is... I'm really bad at it ever since I've joined the PC Master Race. Drop your gun, you're dead. Nope. Ooh, a lot of ammo. Thank you. Even zoomed in. He's doing some cool rolls back there. I see you. Excuse me. Hey, pal. Oops. Trying to pick up that grenade. I guess I don't have inventory space for it. Now I do. Oh boy. Started an animation. Thought that was a headshot. Glad they made Chloe stand out. Like, they make all my allies stand out really well. With Sully and his like red Hawaiian shirt, and Chloe in her red, not tank top, but whatever it is. Who's someone shooting? Seeing like crossfire. I don't know if Chloe's just like shooting poorly or what exactly is happening. This might be the last guy. Kind of built up at the exact right time to kill that last guy. Unless that wasn't the last guy. Hey. Lots of different rifles here. I don't see anyone. Why is the music so epic? I guess the music has nothing to do with what's going on. I don't know. Where are we going? This way?
Reinforcements.
No, that's why the music's so epic. Well, good thing there are some explosive tanks over here. And pop. There we go. Come on. I need those headshots to count for something. There we go. Trying to tell me now. Alright, can they blow up these cars or can only I do that? Man, I get to that one. I wish that was explosive. It looks like a gas tank, but it's not. What's that? Hey, buddy.
No, shaving a haircut. 2 bits.
What? Is he making fun of the way this guy looks? I don't fully understand it. Okay. Cannot fight shieldmen like that.
Clear out!
There we go. Guess grenades are the only... Oopsies. Thanks for not killing me, game. Guess grenades are the only way to fight shieldmen. They walk right over it. Alright, where are we going? This way?
Hey,
What?
over here.
Oh, thank.
Check this out. There's a fire escape.
We still going to the hotel? Seems like a long detour. I'm still not full on everything. Man, I can pick up a lot of ammo. Where did she go? Up here? I can't. Oh. I can't. Invisible wall. Maybe. Oh. Back up here? I don't know where she went. The game's not really giving me any information. That's okay. Full on grenades, full on pistol, and full on AK. Good. Although, hold on. Let's see if I can get more pistol ammo now. Nope. Okay. And fully loaded. Good. All right. Where did she go? I don't see anything that looks like I can climb it. Chloe, where are you? I'm looking for a girl in a red shirt. Fire escape? This thing? Is that what she said? Yes. Okay.
I think this is our best bet. Give me a boost up.
You got it.
Sure thing.
You got it?
Yep.
You can't use your weight to, like, send it down to me? Oh,
Come on
okay.
up.
Guess not. Climb.
All right. Looks clear so far.
Is there another way in?
Not from here.
I think I see where I need to go. But what are you looking at? Whoopsies. Oh, I guess it wants me to do that. There we go.
Very resourceful.
I mean, you know, when in doubt, Nathan's kind of, his thing is start climbing. Whoopsies. Hey. Nathan. Why would you do that? I guess I'll climb on this. That didn't look like enough momentum, but
all right, I'm in.
Sure. Sounds like she's having a tough time with that. It also sounds like maybe she has the hiccups. Up. New heavily shielded enemy. Which means goodbye. Oh, never mind.
Look out!
This way.
I think that got him. You didn't drop any grenades? How rude. How about you? No? Okay.
Well, that was unpleasant.
You should never take the elevator in a situation like this.
Give me a hand.
I'm gonna guess enemies.
Nate, move!
Up.
It's no good. I'm gonna have to fix the power to get you out. You gonna be okay?
Yeah, I wish I'd brought something to read.
Could find a pry bar. Oh
Looks
yes,
like the
sure.
circuit breaker's on the top floor.
Oh.
Just sit tight. I'll take care of it.
Is that accurate? Do circuit breakers have a map?
Great. Power's out and a girl's trapped. I swear to God, if
I
there's
feel like we could find something to pry the door open. Like, that would be my thing. Oh, wait. 45 or 9 mil? I don't know. I think the 45 is kind of our standard. But I think either way, they're fine. Where am I jumping to? This? To that? I would not trust the elevator to hold while I like run around looking for a circuit breaker. Okay. Feel like I could have climbed all the way to the top there, but no. I don't even need to go to the top. Well, I guess I can't punch them. Just a suitcase full of guns. Sure. Seems reasonable. I like that you just shoot all three one time each and they all break. That is a nice touch. Monkey bars. Sure. Stealth time. I can definitely see the inspiration here. Oop.
Right.
Please don't kill me. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm bad. Oh my god.
Right.
How? Yeah, I definitely see the inspiration in this game for The Last of Us. Oh boy. I can't see. Okay, I got him. Like, if he had thrown a punch, I would not have been able to see that I need to dodge the punch, but it is nice to see that even from the beginning, they had decent hand-to-hand combat. Obviously no melee weapons in this game, but still they actually put some effort into, because like a lot of games like this, I think Tomb Raider is probably almost definitely included in this. Oop. How do you see me? I don't see you. That's how it works, right? I'm like an ostrich. My head's in the sand. I can't see you.
Search the entire area.
Can't see me. Oh, hello. Oh, it's usually 3. That's not fair. Give me your grenade. But yeah, most games like this, where they expect you to use a gun for the most part, they do not really put any effort into the hand-to-hand combat. They're just like, yeah, just mash this button and okay. Keep mashing it, you know? You'll be fine. Hit you? No. How about that? Oh boy. Okay. We're good. Weird that these propane tanks, they almost look like they're just sort of clipping through the ground after you explode them, but it's just how they work, I guess. I assume this way. Or maybe there's trophies, yeah, or a treasure. Beginner fortune hunter. It looks like a canteen to me. Alright, there's more flags I can swing on, maybe. Well, that's where I came from. Right? Whoop. Nope, just... No need to swing, Nathan. You'll be fine. Just... Hey, yourself. Oh, no, I don't want that.
Nate, you haven't forgotten about me, have you?
Wait, did I literally just walk back to the elevator that she... Oh my... I feel so stupid. What is...
Found it.
Nope. Okay. I guess she was just calling up from whatever floor she was on. But that was, That was, it sounded very close.
God.
Like, I don't think you'd be able to hear somebody from like three floors below.
Up she goes.
Yelling up the elevator shaft.
I think you're liking this a bit too much.
Well, what's not to like? I hope, ooh, that's pretty. That is really pretty. I hope Elena gets reintroduced back into this game.
Hey, check it out. Marco.
Oh.
Really?
Come on.
I figured that was probably an achievement. Polo. That's cool. I like that little Easter egg. I mean, like, obviously, I feel like most people would do this. Just go for a swim when they offer a pool, but...
Fish out of water!
You are so unprofessional.
Whoever said I was professional? Ooh, nice little bar up here. Anyone want a drink? Chloe. I'm not saying I don't like Chloe, but again, it feels a little bit like Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom to me, where like they introduced another, they kind of made him more of like a James Bondy character where he has just love interests galore, you know? And to me,
this way.
I like when you have like one
Still more
love
climbing.
interest.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Why wouldn't we just jump over on that side? Well, wait, this isn't the pool we came from. Yes, it is. Did I just run around the... What am I... I don't know what they want from me. I need to get on this roof. Maybe go to the right. Whoop. Okay, that was not so on rails. They literally just let me walk off the roof. Which is good. They really should. 'Cause that was my fault completely. Okay. So I need to climb down there somehow? Maybe? Hopefully they'll let me do this. Doesn't look like they're going to. I need to jump to this building over here. Can I just... I don't think I can drop onto that roof. Well, they wanted me to get up to the top of the hotel so that I could look out.
This way.
At the city, right?
And still more climbing.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
climbing.
usually how it goes.
So you seriously can't see whatever you need to see from like that high up, and you need to get to the exact highest point?
Well, here we are.
Now we just gotta find the right temple.
Hopefully there's a
That
fast
may
way
be
down.
Easier said than done.
No, tell me
I
about
guess
it.
the elevator.
Maybe we can... Oh, bingo. There it is.
Yep. There she
That's the
blows.
one.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
The one in the middle of all the gunfire and explosions.
Lucky
Well, of
us.
course.
Nate, that's right.
Because
where
the other people
Lazarević's
found it
camp
first,
was.
obviously.
Hoping we'd be headed in the opposite direction.
Well, desperate times, right?
Drake has been spotted in Sector 18.
Oh, crap. Any chance this is Sector 19?
Sweep the city, find him, and take him out.
Son of a bitch. All right, time to go.
Come on, Nate, let's get moving.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Enjoy the tunes. Thanks everyone for hanging out. have so many like drinks and things on my desk right now. I have a coffee cup, I have my water, I have my nootropic bottle. A lot. All right. Yeah, we're making good progress here. Oh, okay, I almost hit BRB again. Would have played an ad and been really annoying for everyone.
Moving.
Oh, there we go. That's the quick way out I was hoping for. Whoopsies. Excuse me. Oh boy. Nathan, please climb back up. What are you doing? I ruined the... Oh, I was supposed to hit triangle there. I hit X. Did he just slide on his gun? That's pretty cool. Hold on.
How the hell do we get across?
Oh, I thought it added like a scratch on it. But it did not. Well, I'm gonna guess we get across like this. Wait. Maybe not. Seems like, no, don't do that.
Oh God, be careful.
Well, duh, but you gotta do it too, so...
Holy shit.
Well, maybe you don't.
Here, I've got you. Give me your hand.
Just go.
Yep, I got it.
Don't stop.
She did not hesitate to just go when I told her to go. Like, alright, see you. Why would they not just, like, keep blasting this thing? Okay. No propane tank for you? Yeah, just jump off the ledge there. Where's... How did that... He stuck the grenade there? That's insane. There's no way.
Right behind you, go!
Yes, I'm supposed to jump over there. I really don't want to do that. Or maybe just shoot him before he throws the grenade. He took a lot of hits there. My bad. Right? I feel like I could just shoot the pilot there. Guess not. Alright. The game's just kind of letting me do this, so I'm doing it. Oh boy. Okay. Did not think that would last that long. Shoot him in midair. Don't let him get over. There we go. 50 kills already, huh? I'm out. Nope. Stop shooting me.
Down here.
Oof. Good thing that was a story or a cutscene thing, so I didn't die.
Yeah, never better.
They're just spinning out. Whoops. The game's being a little bit more lenient. Oh, elevator dings. That's always a thing in action movies. They love their elevator dings. Your ammo. Should I take the elevator? It's kind of an emergency.
Not the elevator.
Okay.
Good point.
All right, Elena. You fist fight 2 of them. I'll take this one. Not Elena. God, I keep calling her Elena. Chloe. Blind fire. Probably more effective. Somehow it's more effective. Something tells me I have to jump towards the helicopter.
What the hell are they doing?
This isn't good.
Or the building's gonna tilt and then I wait till the last second and jump. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. You better run. You better jump. Whoops. I don't know what I was supposed to do there. Instructions unclear. Crouch. You don't see me. I'm not in here.
What the hell are they doing?
Like a T-Rex, just stay still. Okay, where did these other guys come from? This other building? I don't... Oh, hello. Alright. Jump through the... That makes sense. It's like Cloverfield. You just, you know, jump through the buildings.
In that.
That clock is ticking. But isn't that pendulum supposed to swing? No, I guess not. I don't know. How do grandfather clocks work? It's a cross. There's a religious theme of this game. Another cross. Okay. Well, for some reason, the helicopter, maybe they're just assuming we're dead, which is always a bad assumption. But bad guys seem to make it a lot.
Guess we caught this hotel in the down season, huh?
Come on.
Oh, when he makes little jokes and comments, it's fine. When she makes little jokes and comments, it's not funny. That's sexist. There's a lot of assumptions with this game when I jump.
Look out!
No, where's the RPG guy? I guess it's just a grenade launcher that guy had. Oh, come on. That was a headshot.
Look out! Dang it!
There we go. Can I make that jump? Is the question. And I'm constantly asking myself. I guess yep. It's a crank.
A bridge. Sweet.
Yeah, tell me about it. The resistance.
It said hold, and now it's tap.
Lucky for us.
That is like... Is that a real thing? Are there bridges like that in... Where are we? Forget. Hello. I want to say Bangladesh. It's not Bangladesh. Can't recall.
Hey, look out!
Oh, jumping into a cutscene. Well, that kind of informs me. It's a boss fight with a helicopter.
That's what I'm talking about.
That would do some damage. Wait. I'm out. I wasted all my ammo. Oh, here we go. Call the hammer. Nice. Let's move along. Nathan can really take a lot of hits from this thing. Like, that hit, I don't know if that was a technical hit. Wait, are there men attacking me too? There are. And that guy took a rocket or a grenade or whatever for that helicopter. I don't know if it hits the... Okay, if it hits the rotor, I don't know. I don't think the top part's the rotor. Ooh, that was a bad... That was a dirty hit. I need my rockets back. Grenades back. Oops. I don't know if pistol shots count. They keep replenishing these, so I'm gonna guess that you can't hit it with anything but a pistol, or anything but this, rather. Oh, please, don't kill me. I don't know if I need to get a hit on the body, but it seems like yes, I do. And crank. Where was Elena that whole time? I mean, I don't blame her for like staying in cover, but seeing as there were so many grenade launchers around, she probably could have picked one up, taken a shot or two. There's ammo here, which means something bad. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. For some reason, I instinctually hit circle. I like that there's like a small detail of her being worse at climbing than me. It's a nice little touch because like clearly Nathan is the experienced treasure hunter. So it just kind of makes sense that he would be used to all this climbing. And she's just like slightly worse. Not too much worse, but just enough to be like
All right.
to make you feel good, I guess, as the player. You're like, oh yeah, I'm really good at this. He breaks everything, man.
Are you okay?
Nathan has to be massively dense. Just stop eating like a heavy meal before going on these missions. Okay. It's like to the point that if I were Nathan in real life, I would be hesitant to climb on anything. What was that? Oh, it's just like a crack in the door. Thought it was something glitching through it. Oh, guess we gotta climb the sign. Hold on. Hold on here, Nathan. Where? Did I need to do that? Can I just? I guess I just need to get to the ground. Make these climbing things a little more complicated than they need to be sometimes. Definitely expected a fight coming in here. Oh, my game audio's messed up with my headphones.
Whoa, hey, don't you...
Hey! 1 second. Oh, there's Elena. Technical difficulties, 1 moment. Alright, did that fix it? I'm not hearing anything. I think voice meter messed up. 1 moment. Oh yeah, looks like voice meter has crashed. Voice. Do do do do do do do. Oh. Okay. We are back. Let's make sure the music is going to the right channel. Good. Okay. Sorry about that. I guess it was fine for you guys, but it just like went and then like shut down.
Nate?
And this is an important
What the hell
part.
are you doing here? Jack, don't!
Wait, you know this guy?
Yeah.
Not
This
really
is
standard
Drake.
practice for journalists to be carrying guns and stuff.
Sorry.
So, what's your angle on all this misery? You gonna plunder a few temples, loot the museum?
It's nice to see you two. Suppose you're here for some noble crusade, right?
Actually, we're trailing a fugitive war criminal. Zoran Lazarević, have you heard of him?
Isn't that NATO's job?
Well, they think that he's dead. Killed in some bombing raid.
Oh, and you're here to prove otherwise.
You know what? This guy's a real monster, Nate. We're talking torture, mutilation, mass executions. See, now he's plotting something new. But why out here? Why tear apart the city, you know? It just doesn't make any sense. Oh. No. Tell me you don't have anything to do with this.
Well, of course.
Ridiculous.
There you are, Nate.
The clues are
Oh, whoa,
Nathan's
whoa.
here,
It's all right, Chloe. They're
and the city's being torn apart.
Oh.
Someone's clearly pissed at him.
We need to keep moving if we want to stay one step ahead of Lazarević, so...
Oh, man, Nate.
Hey, wait. Now, don't jump to conclusions, Elena.
I'm sorry, am I sensing some history here?
Oh, Elena Fisher. Last year's model.
That's cute.
Ah.
Yeah. No. Glad you find this so funny.
Well, it's just I never figured you for the white bread picket fence type.
Hey, she's a lot tougher than she looks, thank you.
Yeah, she proved herself.
Oh, what?
She broke your heart.
Oh, please.
She did,
Hey, you know
didn't
what?
she?
Maybe I broke hers.
Oh, yes, Casanova. We need to get moving.
Wait. They're coming with us.
Can't be serious.
Yeah, I am.
Well,
I can't
otherwise-
just ditch him in the middle of this mess.
They're only going to
gonna
slow us
die.
down, and if we get
Chloe.
caught- if Lazarević catches you and me together...
I'm not leaving them behind.
You don't always have to play the bloody hero, you know?
It's kind of his thing.
Nate! Just dance with the one who brought you, all right?
Ooh.
Yeah, I get it. But they're still coming with us.
Well, we don't need saving, Nate.
Thank you.
You might want to rethink that.
Is that? I wonder if she still has Nate's pistol. I'm gonna go with Chloe because I'm a good boyfriend.
Are you still doing this?
Don't ask for this
Well,
trouble.
I mean, yes, I'm still defending myself when people shoot at me. And you gotta stay in practice, you know?
I've had some practice.
Oh,
Keep moving.
speaking of practice, she nearly stole my line. So, that's interesting. I'm glad that, I think that's a good way to bring Elena back. At least they didn't just say, you know, let's just make a game without her. It's fine. Nathan's fine.
Help me with this door. On three. 1, 2.
How do you know the door's heavy before you try it? It also doesn't look that heavy.
Thanks.
That was rude.
Great.
Elena, play nice.
How are we gonna get across?
There's a ladder on the far side. Current's too strong. Go on, boost you up.
I didn't even know where I was boosting her to. Yep, drop the box. Did not push forward enough there, I guess. Kind of want to just throw these explosives and blow them up for no reason, but Okay, I guess up here. Maybe? This seems right. Nope. Well, they gave me explosives. After throwing a propane... There we go. I don't know what that did, but... Clearly we're supposed to be using these. I don't want... Oh no. There we go. Oh, they're magnetized. I'm guessing this is the right thing to do. No. Oh, there's more Volkswagens over here. And boom. Oh, waited a little bit too long. And there we go. She's trying to push me off the edge here. Oh. I figured it out, game. I don't need your hints. Hold on. I'm not gonna jump from up there. That would be silly. Almost missed it. Oof. GG. We did it. What are you waiting for? Oh, for me?
Shit, they're everywhere.
No grenades.
Get down.
Okay. Got it. Hold on. I want this. It seems like this is maybe the one time that a plan really wouldn't... Like, they're definitely not going to be distracted by my gang. Like, they're always after Nate. Oof. How did they get behind you? They reverse flanked you? I need some health back. Man, over there. I thought there were 2 grenades up there. Did I not pick them both up? Oh, there's another propane tank over here. 2 more. Thanks. Pop. Pop. I like that you don't have to be super precise. Like, you just kind of toss the tank and then it's like, all right, just click R2, you'll hit it. There we go. Nice.
One. Okay, we're all clear.
Good. I would like some ammo.
Like this with him?
Pretty much.
Yeah, isn't it exciting? It's kind of fun, right? It's a bunch of climbing and shooting and running and gunning and...
See anything up there?
Your lives would be so boring without me.
Here we go.
I sense... Okay, I was about to say, I sense a helicopter coming in, but we took out the helicopter, so I guess we're good.
Do you see?
Just come on. We have to hurry.
Yeah, something tells me we're gonna have to fight a tank in the near future. I don't want to climb this light. Can't do it. So, your plan, Nathan, is to go towards the tank? I guess if we could get on the side of the resistance, then that means we have a tank. But if we can't, we have to fight a tank.
All right. We should be safe in here.
In here? Oh. It's like in here. We're like out in the open. I'm just gonna carry my safety tank for me. For me safety. I feel like we just came from here. But... Oh.
How about that, huh?
Cutscene. Won't let me carry my tank.
So I'm guessing it's not a coincidence that we ended up here?
No, not exactly.
God, you're an ass. Okay,
did,
so what is it you're after anyway?
Chrome crash?
See that symbol up there? It's called the Cintamani Stone.
Nate?
It's a massive raw sapphire. It's worth millions.
So let me get this straight. You're competing with a psychopathic war criminal for a mythological gemstone?
When you put it that way, it does sound pretty
Can't
stupid.
bring up task manager.
Thanks for the input, Jeff.
And it's supposedly in this temple.
Can I do anything?
Well, no.
Is everything broken?
Stone itself isn't here.
Hey, look at that.
No?
No, it's in Shambhala.
Shambhala?
Nate?
Yeah, you know, Shangri-La.
Can I have a word with you, darling?
Am I still?
On second thought,
I guess I'm still
continue
live.
this conversation inside.
Good idea. Come on.
But 1 second. I don't know why things decide to break at least once a stream, and I can't do anything. Like literally, my computer's frozen. My Chrome is frozen. Let me see. I gotta make sure that my stream isn't locked up. Nope, it looks like it's good. So I don't know. Let's see. Chat. Okay, chat's working. I can type in there. But that's OBS. Okay, that worked. I guess Chrome is the only thing, but can I open Task Manager? That's really what I need here. Sorry, people. Technical difficulties. Hopefully my computer doesn't crash, but I can't open Task Manager. Basically everything except the stream is frozen, which I guess is fine overall. All things considered, that's maybe the best part of whatever's happening here, but I think Chrome, it's weird, like whatever browser I use to monitor my stream seems to always crash, and I'm kind of wondering if maybe this like rain meter stuff that I have on my desktop is using too much like CPU power. CPU is at 7.1% on OBS. I don't know. Okay. Still getting a spinning icon on the taskbar. Can I Control Alt Delete? No. Yeah, this might not be good. Maybe I can monitor my stream on my phone. That's going to use a lot of battery, definitely, but all right, I guess I can maybe just do that. I really feel more comfortable if I can open Task Manager. But I guess if everything's working on the stream side, I guess we're fine. Okay. I guess I'll keep going until my computer crashes. Seems like a good plan, I guess. I don't know. Doesn't really seem like a good plan, but yeah, whatever. I guess I'll just keep my mouse over my taskbar, and then if it stops spinning, I'll try to fix stuff. But if OBS is good, I guess we're fine.
This just doesn't add up, Nate. Lazarević can't be after the money. He doesn't need it. You're missing something.
Come on, we haven't got all day. You two stay here.
Promise me you'll stay put. We'll be right back.
Still
Famous
care.
last words.
Also, she never stays put. Like, why would we even... We shouldn't even bother saying anything. It's like, all right, well, I know you're going to follow us and probably save our asses, but please don't. What's in here? Treasure? Don't know if I'm supposed to go this way. Treasure. Knew it. Oh, it's a spoon. My mom has some of those. Little silver spoons that you hang up and don't yet ever eat with. Anything up here? Look, I definitely can't go that way. So I'm gonna guess there's no treasure up there. Not even worth looking.
This is definitely the right temple.
Yep.
Looks like the Cintamani
That's
Stone.
the thing.
There must be a hidden entrance here somewhere.
Well,
Wait, I've seen this guy before.
up.
It's something to
Where
do.
did this come from? Because in the last game, we were looking at the pirates, Drake's, no, Francis Drake. We were looking at Francis Drake's journal, and in this one, we're looking at Nathan Drake's journal. Okay, so the left arm has to be here with the dagger, right arm with a little handkerchief or something pointing right. Dagger. Dorte? Faces. Trident. Destroy obstacles. Hostile something compass. Control orb, a clear representation of the Cintamani Stone. Mostly AKs. 13 ships. I think I've already... Borneo... Hindu Demon. Okay, I don't think we need this yet. It's interesting that it lets me turn the pages. But I think I only need this page for now. Okay.